one of the things that I wanted to do is actually do it from a new player's point of view because I've not been in since over a year, so I'm still sort of finding my way. So I wanted to experience it like a new customer would, and that starts with creating your own character. So in the character customizer, you've got a choice of choosing from various different heads. I'm going to go with I prefer to click and drag, to be honest. So first things first, going to create me, and so I'm going to need to give myself the right sort of beard, I think. That's the right sort of beard for me. Hair wise, I don't have a huge amount going on up there, so it's nice to look at these ones, but it just wouldn't be true. It just wouldn't be true. So I'm going to go with a little bit of stubble on there. I'm going to be wearing a beanie in game anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much on that one. Okay, so clearly I am more sort of white. Quite like that one actually. I'm not rushing this. I've always wanted freckles. Okay, so that's the basics of my head. Let's sort of fill this out a bit. I've got a bit of a fatter face than this guy. I think my nose is a bit. Not so sure on the ears. Yeah, mine a little bit more sort of pulled back, I think. So if you're not when you're doing your character, if you're wanting to actually turn your character, it's the right mouse button. Hey, thanks for dropping a message in the chat. So, Axion Absurdity. Nice name. Are you a player, Axe? Let me know if this sounds okay, if you would be so kind. Oh, excellent. Yeah. What patch was that? For me, it was 2.6.2. That's awesome. I'm trying to create my face, or as close to as I can. Um, so it's a bit of a difficult task, as you can see. I like the sort of detail that you can get. What do you think of the new patch, X? I tried to stream a little bit early, but something messed up, and so I decided to start again. And so I'm sort of recreating my character. Pretty much so far, all I've done is I've set up my HOTAS. Are you a HOTAS sort of person, or mouse and keyboard? What's your preference? I'm just going to move my chat window a second so I can read what you're saying better. So you run a HOTAS with a space and D10 throttle. Okay, cool. What throttle did you go for? Okay, cool. Yeah, verticals are good. I decided to go for this one. So it's a Turtle Beach one. It's a Turtle Beach Velocity 1 flight deck. Lots of flashing lights. So many buttons on it. It's ridiculous. And it's also got a touch screen on it as well. So you can actually program in your extra buttons. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. There was a slight downside with the touchscreen in that it only outputs fixed keyboard commands. So you've either got the choice of going in and clearing your keyboard commands, or do what I did and get a little program called Keyboard Splitter, which turns keyboards into Xbox controllers. What are your thoughts? A little bit like me? What do you suggest? All right, let's do some work on the beard, I think, because I've got some. The stash should be a little bit lighter. Yeah, I think so. Got a fair few greys in there as well. Don't quite want to go into the ginger territory, but ooh. Go top middle. I like the fact that they've actually got grey hairs in there. That's not bad, I think. So bring me up. Yeah, so see, not that reddish, but yours is actually a little darker than that. Okay, yeah, let's try that. So I'll go. go a little bit darker, and then how about that? I think my eyebrows are not quite as thick as that though. Yeah, I mean they're not sort of super pronounced eyebrows anyway. I'll be wearing glasses in game anyway. Okay. Lighten the brows a bit. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's ridiculous how much detail they've actually put into the faces on this. Yeah, I think that's about as close as we're going to get, isn't it? Let's save that one out. I did try earlier, but this one's a much better result. Wow. Maybe in an earlier phase of my life, a bit of the old the old guy liner. But no, I think I'll pass on those. They are funny though. How long did it take to set up yours? Well, that needs to be looked at, doesn't it? The error message on that.